He was head to toe bandages, the only thing I could see was his eyes. But when he opened his eyes, I knew it was him.
He lost his whole crew that day, and he has said that he wants to live his life in a way that would make all his friends that he lost that day proud.
Sergeant First Class Michael Schlitz enlisted in the Army in 1996, and his mother Robbie was not surprised. Michael was an energetic young man attracted to the disciplined life of the military. After 9/11, he was impatient to go overseas to fight.
And I'd have to calm him down because, Mom, they won't let me volunteer. I keep volunteering, but they won't let me go. I says, when the time's right, you'll get to go when it's your turn.
Michael's turn came in August of 2006 when he was deployed with the 10th Mountain Division.
He volunteered to go to war, and he knew, just like any warrior who goes there, that you might be killed, you might be severely injured. Mike went head on to go face the enemy over there. He wanted to be part of an elite unit, the Rangers, and that's what he signed up for, to go further, fight harder, move faster.
Michael was involved in some of the heaviest combat of the war. He received the hard-earned trust and admiration of the men under his command, whose safety he put before his own. In February of 2007, Michael was part of a routine patrol convoy. As they drove down a dirt road, Michael's vehicle struck an IED.
It was 2 artillery rounds attached to a propane tank, buried about 6 feet under the ground. Not only did the shrapnel come in, but it also sprayed everything with propane. My medic, who was sitting in the back seat behind the driver, and my gunner, they were both killed instantly. My driver suffered and eventually died of burns. The only reason why I'm pretty much sitting here right now is when it hit my vehicle, I was actually thrown from the vehicle.
The flames that covered Michael's body had to be put out with a fire extinguisher. He lost both arms below the elbow and had been burned over 85% of his body.
You know, I wasn't allowed to look in a mirror for my entire 10-month stay in the hospital. I really think that of all of the injuries, the psychological is the worst. I mean, everywhere I went, especially back then, people stared. You know, I was head to toe bandages, obviously burned, no hands. I didn't have prosthetics at the time. There was not one thing on a daily basis I could do for myself. So feeding, getting a drink, doing wound care, all that pretty much fell on my mother's shoulders.
Michael and his mother moved to Texas, where they lived in a house that was ill-suited to his injuries. I met Michael and his mother, Robbie, when they visited me on the set of CSI New York. I was immediately impressed by his good humor and his positive attitude, and we stayed in touch. A few months later, the Gary Sinise Foundation reached out with an offer to build him a custom smart home.
And that took me back a little bit.
He said, you know, Mom, there's so many other people out there that need it more than we do. And I said, you're right. We can live here in Texas in this house, and you can have Mama under your roof, right beside you for the rest of your life. Because maybe I'll call him back.
With support from the local community, under the Gary Sinise Foundation's RISE program, and in collaboration with Building for America's Bravest, construction began. On October 30th, 2014, Michael and Robbie Schlitz were given the keys to their brand new home.
It's beyond words. It's more than I ever expected.
The house is set up for his limited range of motion. The house is set up for his vision. The house is set up so that he can get to things.
Basically, the whole house runs off an iPad, so if I want to dim the lights in every room, I can, or I want to put it on motion sensors, I can. It's stuff I can do whether I have my prosthetics on or off. That, to me, is a lifesaver.
As Gary has said, if we don't take care of our warriors before, during, and after the battle, why would we expect anybody to serve? That's really our mission at the Gary Sinise Foundation, is to take care of our warriors, inspire, educate, and build the communities that they are in, and it takes everybody, and that makes our country stronger.
Today, Michael is an ambassador of the Gary Sinise Foundation, regularly traveling the country for speaking engagements and spreading his message of resilience and brotherhood. For Michael and his mother, they haven't just gotten a new home, they found a new beginning. To learn more about the Gary Sinise Foundation and how you can support other wounded veterans like Michael Schlitz, go to GarySiniseFoundation.org.